I feel like we need more fucking more Whitechapel, dude.
This is Phil from Whitechapel.
This is Alex from Whitechapel, and you're watching Loudwire.
Fact or fiction? Whitechapel.
Hey everyone, Muhammad here from Loudwire. It's Wikipedia Fact or Fiction time, the Whitechapel edition.
Beauty patooties.
Thank you guys for coming.
Hey,
so
yo.
the way this works is I'm going to read something
Oh, Midge. Aw.
that I saw on your various Wikipedia pages
That's so cool.
today. You can give me a fact or fiction and elaborate if you'd like. First up, you named the band after the Whitechapel district of London where Jack the Ripper famously murdered a bunch of prostitutes.
Fact.
Definite fact.
Yeah.
The Somatic Defilement is the only Whitechapel album to include Brandon Cagle on guitar, and he left the band because injuries he sustained from a motorcycle accident left him unable to play his instrument.
That is fact.
That's fact.
Yeah, he was one of the original of the three guitar players, and
Damn.
after he got in his motorcycle accident, which left one of his arms paralyzed, we had Zach Householder step in and play guitar for us.
That's sad. Was that a really rough time in your band's history when that happened?
Yeah, because it was 2 weeks before we were supposed to go on our first tour ever.
Whoa.
So we were just kind of like, what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to go with two guitars from here on out, or should we get somebody else? And Zach had played with me in some local bands, and everybody else in the band, like, you know, knew who he was and stuff, but I was, I guess, the closest with him. And you know,
Oh, okay. Yeah, because in an interview with Whitechapel, with literally these two and Garza, they were talking about this band. They have that they have three guitarists, or they have three guitars. So that's probably the person they were talking about.
I knew he was fully capable of playing the material and stuff, and we just asked him to come jam with us and, you know, see if it fit. And
Motorcycles are
it
scary,
fit really
yeah.
Well, so
Yeah, I used to wanna drive or I guess ride a motorcycle back then, but after hearing what Mitch's story, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm not ready to risk it.
I mean, he's been touring with us since, you know, our very first show of tour, you know, so.
If I crash multiple times just using a fucking bike, just imagine a motorcycle, dude. Hell no.
I mean, I would definitely consider Zach just as much of an original member as Brandon was.
Any update on how Brandon's doing, what he's up to at the moment?
He's good. He actually took up a career doing front of house sound for different bands, and
Oh,
so
cool.
it's
Oh, that's
really
cool.
cool that he still got the opportunity to go on tour and, you know, see the world and stuff like that. Even though it wasn't with playing with us on stage, you know, he still is very heavily involved in music and the metal community and stuff.
Hell yeah, dude.
Still living his life
Yeah.
revolved around music.
Yeah,
That's really cool to hear. The album title, A New Era of Corruption, is derived from a passage of lyrics within Possession, a song which appears on the previous album to New Era, This Is Exile.
Fact.
Fact. Again, what was it from the previous work that influenced the later one?
It was almost kind
Oh my god. Let's see how many albums. 2007. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. 8 fucking albums, an EP right there. Oh my god, dude. This is like the level of fucking Suicide Boys of catalog of music.
of like a
Endless War is their most iconic one. Which is that one? This one? Okay. Okay. Yep. I think we found the album we're gonna check out then.
I don't know. I thought it was really cool to tie in a lyric from the last album to the next one. It's kind of like, you know, I guess the sequel, you know, which, you know, lyrically it's not really a sequel, but I think that it just really was. I like to like kind of bring things back in each album, like in the very first song of Our Endless War, you'll hear, you know, a lyric from This Is Exile that's
Okay, I think
it's not like I literally say the
I think when we were checking out the album, you were saying something about it, that Vanilla, how how they bring like the or references from previous albums and all that,
same thing in the same exact way.
which is cool. It's dope.
But it's just a reference. I like to bring references back, kind of like bringing the past back and, into the future. It's just really cool to do stuff like that.
Awesome. A New Era of Corruption's working title was The Darkest Day of Man.
I don't remember, so I'm going to say
That's, I guess, fiction.
Yeah, it's
then.
fiction. I don't remember that.
No, just the song title, never thought to be a title track or anything like that. Okay. First fiction so far. If there's not one, I feel like we're ripping people off. The track Devolver is written about the de-evolution of society and how it has crafted violent and hateful individuals.
fact.
You'd say that's definitely true. Anything that happened in particular that made you sit down and write about that?
Just I guess how things have progressed, and especially not necessarily the whole entire world, but definitely the United States. But just all around the world, just a lot of stuff has just been going, down, down, down. A lot of people think that we're going to be, extinct, within the next, couple hundred years or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's if it's going the way that it is right now, and only gets worse from here, then yeah, I don't really see us living too much longer.
Yeah. The track
Damn,
Animus
dude.
is about
Jesus.
the passing of your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wait, what?
How did about the
Living too much longer.
Yeah. The track Animus is about the passing of your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. How did putting pen to paper for you help that grieving process?
I mean, it's been a long time, but you never really get over it. But
Yeah, like he's definitely he definitely has a lot of strength to to talk about like that type of stuff. It might be years that it might have happened, but dude, still, that type of stuff you never come to terms with it. You probably the best is come to peace with it, but definitely not to terms.
I mean, it's tough, because it's definitely something that is personal. But whenever you're doing something that I'm doing,
Yeah, I've never seen this before.
it's really cool to share things like that.
Fact or
because
fiction?
People want to know about this stuff. They want to, be on a personal level with you. They want to.
And that's the best way.
they're a part of your life, in which the fans are a part of our lives. Otherwise we wouldn't be doing this. But I mean, it is tough though. I mean, it's you kind of relive everything, but in the same sense, it's really good because you're finding those emotions and letting them out, and they're not just staying inside.
Yeah. During December 2010, drummer Kevin Lane left the group to return to college.
Yeah, that's partially true.
Okay.
He actually also had some issues with his ankle, I believe, currently at the time, and it was really inhibiting his.
What the fuck? Ice-T / Bring Me the Horizon. Yuck. Ramstein. Oh. Whoa. Is he? Wait. English?
With my guitars and just jammed along.
English. Oh my god. Who else is there? Joey Jordison. Don't know. Cannibal Corpse. Damn, they got a lot of good people on here. Oh shit! It does look very, very old.
Playing.
Very old.
And I mean, in our line of music, you really the double bass and your footwork is pretty much everything in heavy metal, death metal, whatever. And so he was just having a lot of problems getting that the way it should be. And he actually willingly kind of stepped down from the band because he felt like he was hindering, our live performance and stuff. So that was, really tough for us because, it's one thing when a band member is, being a jackass and.
Yeah, from what they said, the drummer position is like a curse. Like they cannot find anyone to hold that position.
You know, not cooperating
Shit, might as well
with
sign
everybody
me
else,
up.
and you just kick them out. You know, it's like whatever.
You
see,
know,
man.
free fucking concerts. Don't have to pay for a ticket. Pretty much a better backstage pass.
But for someone, it's like, damn, man, we don't want you to leave. Like, it was just, it was a really tough, situation for us. And we had about a year where we went through the band where we had a fill-in drummer, Gavin Parsons. He was helping us out playing live and stuff. So, it was really cool to for him to step up and help us. And then in late 2010, early 2011, we
Also, by the way, Vanilla, do you have an update with your streaming stuff?
found Ben Hargleroad, and ever since then he's been
Since yesterday?
guy. So we're really happy with finding him and what he's added to the sound and everything.
Gotcha. Last one. I found this one very, very interesting. Guitarist Zach Householder. It says in Wikipedia that he brings a black metal influence into the band. You'd consider that to be true?
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, definitely. Because I think the only other guy that listens to black metal besides him would be Ben Savage, but he's definitely the one that kind of brings that darker kind of
Okay.
Sort of an
black
atmosphere
metal.
to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, which is really cool because I definitely think it helps add to the diversity of our music. So.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, dude.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Really do appreciate it.
Hey, this is actually that was actually cool, man. Now where's Arrow? Holy shit, boy. Oh, they did. Oh my god, 33 minutes.